Oh, we're from the country. That's a good one to start with. Way back up in the country, back in the hills, down in a holler where the folks are real, living with the crazies and the old outcasts, sawed-off shotguns and cowboy hats. Now that's where I'm from, and I'm proud to say I'm from the country, and I like it that way. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody calls you friend. You don't need an invitation. Kick off your boots and come on in. Yeah, we know how to work, and we know how to play. We're from the country, and we like it that way. All day long we work in the fields, bring it on home to a home-cooked meal. Treat you like Sunday and love you like Saturday night. Now when the beds get full, we can jump in the hay. Hey, we're from the country and we like it that way. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody calls you friend. Don't need an invitation. Kick off your boots and come on in. Yeah, we know how to work and we know how to play. We're from the country and we like it that way. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody calls you friend. You don't need an invitation. Kick off your boots and come on in. Yeah, we know how to work and we know how to play. We're from the country. Hey, we're from the country. Lordy, we're from the country and we like it that way. Oh, that's right. Hello, Crystal Lynn Dawn Day Shift. She says, which country are we in? We're in New Zealand. We're in a little place called Te Awamutu. If you can spell that, you can Google it. And you can see what part of the world we're in. We're coming to you live from the Redoubt in Te Awamutu, New Zealand, which is in the Waikato. Sounds like a good country. It's a great country down here. And it's our summertime, which is kind of weird for anybody in the Northern Hemisphere who's about to celebrate Christmas. I'm going to give you my first Christmas song of the night. So because everyone knows everyone, does that mean they get to break the privacy laws? I honestly don't know. Here we go. It's Christmas down here in New Zealand. The smell of Barbies fill the air. Christmas down here in New Zealand, lots of presents everywhere. We don't live in a hurry, so send her the mistletoe. It's Christmas down here in New Zealand. We got everything but snow. Suntan children sleeping, hoping Santa will come true. Christmas morning, marlins leaping, boaties in the harbor, a hoot-a-cow in full bloom. It's Christmas down here in New Zealand. The smell of Barbies fill the air. It's Christmas down here in New Zealand. Lots of presents everywhere. We don't live in a hurry, so send her the mistletoe. It's Christmas down palm trees, stockings hanging from the masts, Santa's riding on a surfboard. Don't you wanna make it? Don't you wanna make it last? It's Christmas down here in New Zealand. The smell of Barbies fill the air. It's Christmas down here in New Zealand. Lots of presents everywhere. We don't live in a hurry, so senorita mistletoe. It's Christmas down here in New Zealand. We got everything, but it's Christmas down here in New Zealand. Smell the Barbies fill the air. It's Christmas down here in New Zealand. Lots of presents everywhere. We don't live in a hurry, so senorita mistletoe. It's Christmas down here in New Zealand. We got everything, but it's Christmas down here in New Zealand. We got everything, but it's Christmas down here in New Zealand. We got everything but snow. Woo! No snow in New Zealand for Christmas. Surfboard, now that's cool. So, Crystal, where are you from? Where are you tuning in from tonight? Put it in there so we can see where you're from. So that was my first Christmas song of the night because it is Christmas time. And now I'm going to do you a song that just came out. It came out on Thanksgiving Day in America, but Thursday the 28th it came out here, and it's all about going home. Having a home to go home to, and the people that you love and care about, they're waiting for you. That's right. You ask me if I love you, baby, you know I do. And if I believe we were meant to be, you know I believe it's true. Everything I've never wanted, you've given to me. Guess I didn't know just how happy I could be. That's why I love having you to come home to. No matter where I go, what I have to do, I love having you to come home to. Never had much of a home life, I couldn't see the point. Been living my life on the road, singing in another joint. So it's hard to think I'm a daddy to a little baby girl that I'm married to, my best friend in the whole world. That's why I love having you to come home to. No matter where I go, what I have to do, I love having you to come home to. There's no better place that I'd rather be when I have you in my arms with our baby on my knee. That's why I love having you to come home to. What I have to do, I love having you to come home to. You know I love having you to come home to. No matter where I go, what I have to do, I love having you to come home to. No, I love having you to come home to. Girls, I love having you to come home to. Pretty soon you'll get to hear the full production. But I can't do the full production while I have this going because the Bluetooth interferes with one another. Yeah, I know. It cuts out on me. So anyhow, you guys will get to hear the full production as soon as I take a break. But right now we're live around the world to good people in JamesRayCountry.com. I see Oh, Edmond, Alberta. All right. Well, thank you for tuning in, Crystal. Must be either pretty late or pretty early over there because it's almost 7 p.m. here in New Zealand. Hi there, Sylvia. Good morning from Nuremberg, Germany. Wow, we're all over the world tonight. Thank you. You know, must be just about margarita time in in Germany. It's so hot here, we need more margaritas. Nibbling on sponge cake, watching the sun bake. All of those tourists are covered with oil. Strumming my sixth string on my front porch swing. Smell those shrimp, they're beginning to boil. Wasting away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost sugar of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I think it's nobody's fault. I don't know the reason I've stayed here 9 seasons. Nothing to show but this brand new tattoo. It's a real beauty, a readout cutie. We got a few of those in here. How she got here, I haven't a clue. Oh, I think I do. Wasting away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost sugar of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I don't think it's Arthur's fault. It's not your fault, is it, man? No. Blew out my flip-flop, stepped on a beer top, cut my heel, had to cruise on back home. Home to the readout on a Tuesday night, losing the blender. Oh, look, there she is. And Erin will render. She waits for that part. That frozen concoction that helps us hang on. And on and on and on. Wasting away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost sugar of salt. Salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I think, hell, it could be my fault. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame. Now I know it's my own damn fault. Oh, but the tequila will make me not care, even if it is my fault. Hold on, let's see. So she says, I would need 2 pina. Well, we already sang 2 pina coladas because we started off the night with some of our favorite drinking songs. But you got some margaritas. What's Tony say? Jeez. Tony's getting good at Spanish. Siente angels españoles. Para Mama Walker, por favor. Okay. I think he's wanting 7 Spanish angels for Mama Walker. Muy bien. Crystal, I can't believe the guy still hasn't found his. I know, right? They found the salt tonight. They got it over at that table right there. Guten Morgen. Ooh, where you at? Some Glühweinville. Am I getting close to that? Glühweinville. I think that's it. It's hot wine, which we have here. Oh, It's hot wine time. All right, well. All right, for Mama Walker, because we're in the spirit of, we're in the season of giving. And Mama Walker would like to hear a song. So we're going to do this song for Mama Walker. He looked down into her brown eyes, said, say a prayer for me. She threw her arms around him, whispered, God will keep us free. And they could hear the rioters coming. He said, this is my last fight. If they take me back to Texas, they won't take me back alive. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. She reached down and picked the gun up, lay smoking in his hand. Said, Father, please forgive me, I can't make it without my man. And she knew the gun was empty, she knew she couldn't win, but her final prayers were answered when the rifles fired again. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. Oh, there you go. Thank you for that request, Tony and Mama Walker. Silka, you can do the segues tonight. What'd she say? Can we stay in Texas and go to Lukenbach, please? Well, I guess we can. Uh-oh, Kelly's trying to take this song back now. She brought in a cake tonight. The only 2 things in life that make it worth living: guitars in tune and cake making women. Well, I don't need my name in the marquee lights. I got my song and I got you with me tonight. So maybe it's time we got back to the basics of love. Let's go to Lukenbach, Texas, Willie and Waylon and the boys. This successful life we're living's got us feuding like the Hatfields and McCoys. Between those Hank Williams pain songs and Newberry's train songs and Blue Eyes crying in the rain, out in Lukenbach, Texas, there ain't nobody feeling no pain. So baby, let's sell your diamond rings, buy some boots and faded jeans, and go away. This suit and tie is choking me. In your high society, you cry all day. We've been so busy keeping up with the Jones, four-car garage, and we're still moving on. So maybe it's time we got back to the basics of love. Let's go to Lukenbach, Texas, Willie and Waylon and a boy. This successful life we're living's got us feeling like the Hatfields and McCoy. Between those Hank Williams Payne songs and Jerry Jeff's Train songs and Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain. Out in Lukenbach, Texas, there ain't nobody feeling no pain. Just play and think about it now. Lukenbach, Texas, Willie and Waylon and the boys. This successful life we're living's got us feuding like the Hatfields and McCoy. Between those Hank Williams Payne songs and JamesRay Train songs and Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain. Out in Lukenbach, Texas, ain't nobody feeling no pain. Out in Lukenbach, Texas, there ain't nobody feeling no pain. There you go. For Kelly and Silka, thank you guys. Let's see, speaking of JamesRay Train songs, when I was your age, Arthur, all I really wanted for Christmas was one of those electric trains that go around the Christmas tree. Yeah, have you ever seen those little trains that go around? So I wanted one of those. So I'm going to sing you a song about a train ride I took down in the South Island. So if anybody's from overseas or not from New Zealand, and you get a chance to come over here, you got to take a train ride from Christchurch all the way over to Greymouth. Beautiful, beautiful scenery up here. Let's see what we got going on down here. Hello, Caroline. Never heard this guy before. I like him. Hey, thank you, Caroline. Appreciate that. Crystal says, I have a long time ago. I think it was during the Afghan conflict, but it's pretty vague. Oh, okay. I didn't catch some of that conversation there. Oh, you found the salt. I got you. Here's your little train song, just for Christmas. You can feel her mighty thunder as her wheels go round and round. You can hear her whistle howling when she's blowing through your town. The lifeblood of the nation, heavy on her back. On her back. Well, up through the snowy mountains, down the rocky shore, with a load of freight on its way from Fungalay to Gore. Gotta make it to the station before turning back. Turning back. Here we go. Hey, you can ride the rolling thunder on a steel rail track. There and back, feel the rhythm of her rails beating 99 to 9. car rolling through the countryside. Past the fields of farm families, folks like you and I. There's a magic living in her, a tingle in your spine. In your spine. Smell the smoke from her old engine, warming up a cold black night. See the same tracks that divide unite. Just beyond her light, there's a bridge for every river to the other side. The other side. Let's go now. Hey, you can ride the road of thunder on a steel rail track, north, south, east to west, there and back to the rhythm of the rails leaving 99 to 9. Ride the road of thunder on a steel rail line. One more time. Say you can ride the road of thunder on a steel rail track, north, south, east to west, there and back. Rhythm of a rails beating 99 to 9. Ride the rolling thunder on a steel rail line. Yes, you can ride the rolling thunder on a Kiwi line. Hey, thank you so much for that. And if you're just tuning in from wherever you are in the world tonight, and you're liking some of these songs, these originals, you can check them out at JamesRayCountry.com. 6:13 there in Ireland. Caroline is tuning in from Ireland tonight. Time to get up. What a nice way to start the day. Welcome, Caroline. All right, well, probably should do a morning song. Because I know there's going to be a lot of people excited on Christmas morning. All the kids are going to be getting up early Christmas morning. And the last thing you want to see is a Santa Claus that looks a lot like Daddy. Well, Santa looked a lot like Daddy, or Daddy looked a lot like him. That ain't the way I had him pictured. Santa wasn't much too thin. He didn't come down the chimney, so Mama must have let him in. Santa looked a lot like Daddy, or Daddy looked a lot like him. Thought that I was fast asleep in, thought that I was tucked in bed. Never thought that I'd come a-peeping, or that I'd hear what was said. Santa put his arm around Mama, Mama put her arm around him. So if Santa Claus ain't Daddy, then I'm not gonna tell on them. Well, Santa looked a lot like Daddy, but Daddy looked a lot like him. That ain't the way I had him pictured. Santa wasn't much too thin. He didn't come down the chimney, so Mama must have let him in. Santa looked a lot like Daddy, or Daddy looked a lot like him. Da 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 da. Never saw Dancer or Prancer, never heard the sleigh bells ring. I never saw the red-nosed reindeer like they show on the TV screen. But he sure brought lots of presents, so Santa Claus he must have been. Santa looked a lot like Daddy, or Daddy looked a lot like him. Well, Santa looked a lot like Daddy, or Daddy looked a lot like him. Ain't the way I had him pictured. Santa wasn't much too thin. He didn't come down the chimney, so Mama must have let him in. Santa looked a lot like Daddy, or Daddy looked a lot like him. Well, Santa looked a lot like way I had him pictured. Santa wasn't much too thin, didn't come down the chimney, so Mama must have let him in. Santa looked a lot like Daddy, Daddy looked a lot like him. Yeah, Santa looked a lot like Daddy, Daddy looked a lot like him. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Hey, thank you. And Merry Christmas to everybody. Somebody down here in another language says hello. Don't know who that is, but hello. Wherever you're tuning in from. Looks like it could be Korean. Can you read Korean? You can't read Korean. I thought all your Michael can read Korean. Can you tell what he said? What? All right. Was it something about chicken? I don't know. We could do some fried chicken. Anyhow, that's where we're going with this thing, ain't we? Actually, I was going to back up because I was talking about Santa looking a lot like Daddy, or Daddy looked a lot like him. Here's a little song about my dad's first love, and it was my release just before this. So one of my singles I had back in October that got recorded at DC Studios. Look that up in New Zealand. DC Studios NZ. Because, you know, I was trying to tag you in something the other day, and the other DC Studios kept popping up. Something, yeah. Oh, Studio. Maybe that's where I messed up then. All right, you got. Only at the moment. It's a matter of time. Daddy fell in love when he held her in his arms. His first love was his first guitar. She was standing all alone in a second-hand store. She needed him, but he knew he needed her more. As he was chasing the dream, the only one he'd ever known. It's taking him a long way from his home. Daddy's old guitar, his only friend it seemed. And together they lived life, chasing the dream. Smoky old bars, one-night stands for tips in a jar, and a hillbilly band, sleeping in his truck, barely getting by. Playing those honky-tonk dudes was a way of life. As he was chasing the dream, the only one he'd ever known. It's taking him a long way from his home. My daddy's old guitar, his only friend it seemed. And together they lived life, chasing the dream. Sold everything he had for $100 bill. Got him a ride all the way to Nashville. He'd been singing the song down on Music Road. It was there that he learned it sure helps just who you know. There it broke Daddy's heart in a second-hand store when he sold his dreams to feed a family of four. The owner told me he buys broken dreams. Dream chasing guitar pickers, 1, 2, 3, just like me. I'm chasing the dream, the only one I've ever known. It's taking me a long way from my home. This old guitar, my only friend it seems. And together we'll live life, chasing the dream. Yes, together we'll live life, chasing the dream. Woo! Oh, that was some fancy dancing. Well done, you guys. All right. Hey, thank you, guys. Saludos de ustedes, Ecuador. Okay, I'm thinking, Andres, I'll say mucho gusto. Welcome from Ecuador. Hope you like country music down in Ecuador. Speaking of country music down in Ecuador, have I already done? No, I have not. Oh, yes, I have. I've done my toast song. But I gotta do a chicken song anyway. There's one strange addiction, falling in love with a guitar. Watch the show, it's kind of funny. Well, it is a crazy thing about a man and his music. Oh, the Dave song. Yeah, the Dave song. Okay, I got time to do the Dave song. You know I like my chicken fried, cold beer on a Friday night, pair of jeans that fit just right, at the radio. There's that chicken man. I was raised up beneath the shade of a Georgia pine. That's home, you know. Sweet tea, pecan pie, and homemade wine, where the peaches grow. My house is nothing much to talk about, but it's filled with love that's grown in the southern ground, like a little bit of chicken fried, cold beer on a Friday night, pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio up. I like to see the sunrise. Child, know my mother's love. It's the little things in life that mean the most. Not where you live, what you drive, or the price tag on your clothes. No dollar sign on a piece of mind. This I've come to know. So if you agree, have a drink with me and raise a glass or a toast to a little bit of chicken fried, cold beer on a Friday night, just right, and the radio up. I like to see the sunrise, see the love in my woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, know my mother's love. Oh, loving mama's fried chicken. Thank God for my life, for the stars and stripes, may freedom forever fly. Let it rain, salute the ones who die, ones who give their lives, so we don't have to sacrifice all the things we love, like our chicken fried, cold beer on a Friday night, pair of jeans that fit just right, radio up. I like to see the sunrise, see the love in my woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, know my mother's love. A little bit of chicken fried, cold beer on a Friday night, pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio up. I like to see the sunrise, see the love in my woman's eyes, precious child, know my mother's love. Yeah, I love it, Mama's chicken. Oh, thank you for that. And I got to get another request in here before we finish. Tony says, a solid connection, great sound, wonderful playing, great show, buddy. Thank you, Tony. And Crystal agrees with you. Excellent. Thank you, guys. All right, so the song that Kelly likes to call Dave's song. It's all a song about not being as good as he once was. I do this indeed? No, I don't. I do it in F. Pretty sure I do it right here, up in this key. There it is. She said, I've seen you in here before. I said, I've been here a time or two. She said, hello, my name is Bobby Joe. Meet my twin sister, Betty Lou. We're both feeling kind of wild tonight. You're the only cowboy in this place. So if you're up for a rodeo, we'll put a big Texas smile on your face. And I said, girls, I ain't as good as I once was. I got a few years on me now. There was a time back in my prime, and I could really lay it down. So if you want some love tonight, I might have just enough. I ain't as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. Still hang out with my best friend Dave. I've known him since the girls thought he was cool. Last night he had a few shots, got in a tight spot, hustling a game of pool with a couple of redneck boys, one great big fat biker man. I heard Dave yell across the room, hey buddy, how about a helping hand? I said, Dave, I ain't as good as I once was. My, how the years have flown. There was a time back in my prime, and I could really hold my own. So if you want to fight tonight, I guess those boys don't look all that tough. I ain't as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. I used to be hell on wheels back when I was a younger man. Now my body says, you can't do this, boy, but my pride says, oh yes you can. I ain't as good as I once was. Now that's just the cold hard truth. I still throw a few back, talk a little smack, and I'm feeling bulletproof. Don't you double dog dare me now. I just have to call your bluff. I ain't as good as I once was, and I'm as good once as I ever was. May not be good as I once was, and I'm as good once as I ever was. There you go, Kelly. Good old Toby Keith song for Dave. All right, with that, I'm going to say goodnight to my friends on JamesRayCountry.com and YouTube. Anybody that's tuning in over there tonight, you can check out my music on Spotify, just James Ray, or you can go straight to the JamesRayCountry.com website and check it out there. I'm here every Tuesday night for New Zealand time, 6:45, so please be sure to tune in again. And welcome to all the people that tuned in tonight from all over the world, from Canada, from Ecuador, Ireland, Germany. Thank you guys for tuning in. And you guys here at the Redoubt, don't you go anywhere. I'll be right back in just a few minutes.